What's happening?
I can smell it from here. Phil's coffee! Phil's.
Oh, it's happening.
1 year later. Yes. Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay.
Hot as shit, but really good. It's amazing.
We grind the coffee, the beans fresh every time. And we wish this was a sponsored video. Phil, let us know.
Uncle Philly, let us know.
Phil dog, what up Uncle Phil? But no, really, we actually just love Phil's coffee. And we've been coming to this coffee shop for several years actually, when we lived in the Bay. And so now that we're traveling, we always dream about Phil's coffee. And everywhere we go, yeah, there's some great coffee shops around the world, but we're always dreaming of Phil's.
We are in the San Francisco Bay Area, which is where we met, where we lived for many years, and where we also worked for many years in the hustle and grind Silicon Valley matrix, so to say.
Yeah.
So when we had our tech jobs several years ago, we lived here in the area. We also lived here in an RV at some point, so a lot of good memories of this place. So there's many friends to see in this area, many good people here, and also a lot of really good restaurants, coffee shops to try out. And this is basically our first stop, is Phil's Coffee. We gotta have Phil's when we are in the Bay Area again. So we'll take you with us for the next week or so as we explore the Bay Area, San Francisco as well.
So we're excited to be back in the Bay and be
Nice to be
here
back.
to explore and play.
Welcome to San Jose, the place where we met. Okay, you want coffee? Let's go.
Being back here makes my heart skip a beat a little bit, because this is the spot that we sat where Flo and I had our very first conversation.
I went to my very first yoga class. It was a Sunday morning and it was only the teacher, me and Bre. Usually if you go to a Sunday class it was packed, 20-25 people, and somehow on that Sunday morning it was just me and Bre. So of course no other people, so we were like, hey, I'm Flo, my first class, nice to meet you, Bre. Oh, you look beautiful. Ooh.
He didn't say any of that.
Of course.
No. Afterwards we went and got coffee and had our very first real conversation, and we just dropped right into
all kinds of deeper topics, like your visions for 5 years, 10 years, and then she was planning to become a teacher, and she told me she wants to someday open up a studio called Breathe. And I said, let's just do something together and call it Breathe and Flow. On the first meeting, I was kind of half joking but also half serious, and here we are with Breathe and Flow and all that we're offering, all that we're doing.
Yeah, 5 years later.
So this is why it's very special for us to be back here now with the baby, and all the support from you, all the students, the following behind us, supporting us on this mission. Welcome back.
Thanks. And welcome, Ilo.
Welcome, Ilo, to the place we met. Picking up a trailer to pick up all of our Burning Man boxes with Burning Man outfits, and then we're also leaving the city already. Most dangerous exits of the state.
And then you exit and the speed limit is 15. So you go from 50 to 50.
Let's go to the storage unit, check it out. We don't even know what we all have in the storage unit. It's been a few years, and mostly Burning Man stuff, maybe some other small items, not sure. We are also excited to see what's in there. Quite a rusty lock. Most difficult task of the day. It's a good day if that's the most difficult task. Oh. What's up, Carl?
Our friend Danny is also a yoga instructor. So he teaches a lot of anatomy stuff, so.
I already see Bre's skateboard.
Yes!
Board of Missoula.
That's my hometown.
It's the hood, that's where Bre's originally from. Please subscribe.
This is my stuffed animal lion. Her name is Kim, and I've had her since I was 9, gifted from my best friend growing up, Megan. Martinelli's fine sparkling cider.
Hi. Most important cargo. And we're back home. So nice to be back. But it was also such a lovely trip, such a good time in Northern California in the Bay Area. And we kind of want to take the time now to wrap up the vlog. We kind of went into it with an idea and a story of showing you the best coffee shops, our favorites at least, in our opinion. The best coffee shops, the best restaurants, falafel,
some hikes,
nice shots of the Golden Gate Bridge and exploring in San Francisco vibes and all of that kind of stuff. But it didn't happen this time. It was way too much going on. Basically the whole time in the San Francisco Bay Area was filled with seeing people for lunch, for dinner, for coffee.
I think the footage would have gotten old after a while because it's just, again, us like sitting around drinking coffee and catching up.
Hey, we're at the coffee shop. Hey, we're eating now. We're eating again. We're eating again.
So the trip was incredibly busy, but actually not very many things that we could capture footage of. So we just wanted to sit down, close out this vlog, and kind of recap the Bay Area trip. Although it was really amazing to be back in California, it was definitely a unique and different feeling for us being back, because last time we really lived there, I should say, it was really stressful time for us. We were super busy with our corporate jobs and also teaching yoga on the side, launching this business on the side. So we were teaching yoga in the morning before work, doing our own morning routine, then teaching yoga, and then doing our corporate jobs, and then after work sometimes teaching again. Our Flo would go to jiu-jitsu.
And on weekends the same. We took a vacation to teach retreats and workshops and all kinds of things, and we will dive deeper into that in some other time, how we actually made it all work, and maybe there's something you can learn as well. But we have the memory and the connection we have to the place. It's good and it's a great place, and it was a really great place when we lived there. But now it's different. Now that we live a different lifestyle, there's no reason for us anymore to live in this kind of busy area and everyone running around to their work and everyone under pressure and time pressure and behind and working more. We're not in this world anymore. We left for a reason, and so visiting the place was great, but we got a dinosaur over there.
A dinosaur is joining us for our vlog.
And this is why it kind of felt different for us to visit. We don't want to say good or bad or anything, just different. It was a different feeling being now in this area and being surrounded by all of this. We are very grateful that we have so many friends there, and also so many people that came to our meetup and joined us in San Francisco for the meetup in the park. It was really
freezing cold meetup.
Really lovely to meet everyone, but freezing cold. Man, they we actually came with hoodies prepared, we thought, but it got so cold you would have really needed a winter coat. And we like cold exposure, you know, it's great. We love being in the ice bath, but sitting for 3-4 hours in the cold and having the wind blow is a different kind of cold exposure. Anyway, it was great. It's just how it is there, and it's all good. And we're happy that everyone.
It's a fun experience.
Yes.
Refreshing.
Thanks to those that came to the meetup. We had some really lovely people join. It was so nice to meet you. If you're watching this, we didn't do any footage of the meetup. Unfortunately, somehow we were so in the moment with all the people and also shivering and freezing, so we didn't want to set up the camera. But it was nice to meet you, and we will host more meetups in the future, also outside of California and in other areas. The best way to find out, I think, is through newsletter, and also check out our Instagram. We usually do stories about all this kind of thing. But again, thank you for coming and freezing with us in the park while talking about yoga.
Yes. Wow. So it was an amazing time in California, but towards the end of the trip we also kind of had this feeling that we're ready to leave and we were ready to come back home and to be here and get back into our routine and everything with that.
Continue setting up the home, and we kind of left it a bit too early. A month or two later would have been also, I think, great. So we left it a little bit too early, so we felt a little bit unsettled, and felt really good when we came back and we could continue to ground and grow the roots here in our home.
Mm-hmm. We drove the entire way back from San Jose all the way to Las Vegas.
What a drive.
And it ended up being about 12 hours on the road. Many stops for breastfeeding and diaper changes and walks and food and hanging out. But Ilo did amazing on the road trip. Oh my gosh, he slept almost the entire way. So we were just so astonished and blessed that he was easy to road trip with.
So now we're back home and we're continuing to set up our space, to ground down, to arrive, settle in, and also establishing a good routine. Now that we have a dedicated filming space, we have an office space, so we also want to use it to really be on kind of a routine in terms of work, but also not overdo it, still maintain a nice balance and have enough time to explore at least 1 or 2 days a week, explore the area and spend a lot of time with the little one. Mm-hmm. The little crocodile. Rawr, little crocodile. I don't think a crocodile makes rawr. It's more the dinosaur.
Yeah, what sound does a crocodile make? Chomp.
Chomp. So that's a question. Comment below what sound a crocodile makes. Oh. And also what was really funny is when we met and we talked about kind of these sounds of animals and for kids, we got to the topic of what sound an elephant makes.
And in America, an elephant doesn't make a sound. There's no written way for the word of what an elephant would make. And you were like, well, of course there's a sound. And I was like, what? No, there's not. What is it? And we were in this huge loft in our old apartment, and he was up on the 2nd floor and like looking over the edge of the balcony, like out into the whole entire open loft.
A lot of the people in Germany know already the sound, and they will know, oh, of course, from Benjamin Blümchen, they know the sound. And the sound the elephant makes is Töre.
Yeah, so when he first told me that, he like screamed it off of the edge of the balcony in the loft. And I was laughing so hard, I like crumbled to the ground, like almost peeing myself. It was so funny. So now we have 2 animals. Well, I guess now we solved that. The elephant has a sound, but what sound does a crocodile make? I don't know.
Let us know in the comments below.
You tell us, crocodile.
And since we didn't really have a lot of footage and didn't talk so much throughout, we kind of feel like it was a little bit bumpy, the whole vlog, to put it all together. So our attempt with this closing to kind of make sense of all of it. Thank you for watching. If it doesn't make sense, it's fine. In the next video, it will make more sense. Still, thank you so much for watching until the very end. Thank you for your support, and thank you for practicing with us, doing the videos, doing the practice, rolling out your mat. If you like the videos and if you want us to do more videos in general on this channel, then please subscribe, hit the like button, and it really does make a difference. Although everyone says it, I know it gets old. We also watch lots of YouTube and everyone says it, but we also understand why they do. It really does make a difference. So thank you so much for doing your part.
Absolutely. We really are so grateful to have you here with us in our WOLFPACK, and we will be excited to film our next vlog. So stay tuned for the next one. Thank you again for everything. We love you all so much.
Ta-ra!
Ta-ra!